Hello everyone, Abel in Vegas here. As many of you guys are, I myself also am stuck at home. It's been a very difficult time being at home, not being able to really do much on the outdoors unless you're going out for a walk. But for me, I get allergies during this season pretty easily, so I stay at home. So one of the things that I've been able to do while I've been home is just rummaging and going through the collection. So I decided to make a video of some of my Lebron James as I've been going through my cards, and I've come to realize that I don't really have very many cards of his, and the cards that I do have, they're mostly just commons. But I will start with this rookie card from 2003. I did pick this up at the National last year. It was a card that I purchased from Elico 3. So at least I have one of his rookie cards in my collection. And then most recently, last quarter actually, or at the beginning of the year, I was able to pick up this card using my eBay bucks. So this is the 2003 Bazooka from LeBron James. So that's pretty neat. And then here's just some of the cards that I have. So most of the stuff that I have from his is most recently, because I've opened a lot more recent product of his. Some of this stuff in his Lakers uniform. So it's been pretty neat to be able to pull a couple of his cards. So it's very sad that we don't get sports right now because of the situation. I think it's going to be difficult, I believe, for sports to come back. I think because based on everything that keeps coming out and the way this virus is working, I think we have to keep away from folks for a while. I think at least until a vaccine is made, just so that, because I think eventually we all run the risk of getting it, and it's just making sure. I like this one because of the purple background. We just have to make sure that, less people get it so that the hospitals have enough room to be able to care for everybody that needs it. Here's an optic. This one's from 17 and 18. This is the base. But it's been definitely difficult. I mean, I think if, a lot of people are saying that, they could start the season back up again and they could just go straight into the playoffs. But I think at this point, a lot of the basketball players are going to be without playing basketball for a couple of months. So they need to get back into game shape. You just can't throw them in there because then you risk of them getting injured. And so I think you just can't say, it's May 15th, we're going to start playing and we're going to go straight into the playoffs. I think you still have to give teams a few games to get back into game shape. One of the things that you have to ask too is, for players that have positively contracted the virus, are they going to be allowed to play? Because once a player has it, they could then give it to a player that doesn't have it. And in the game of basketball, you need to defend, and you're technically right on somebody's face. I think it was several years ago, there was a basketball player, I can't remember his name, but he was trying to blow like kisses into LeBron James. I know there's a meme out there on that, but that's the kind of stuff that nowadays, might not get tolerated. But we know eventually the games will have to go on, hopefully safely, because there's definitely going to be, this does say Cavaliers, but the I got washed off. Yeah, this one has it. This is a cool one, the Shine. This one's number 239. So I really like this one. Too bad the background player couldn't be somebody else, but still a neat card. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, things normalize and hopefully we have a good summer. But I think definitely our lives are going to be changing. This one is not a parallel, but still looks very neat. Then here we go into some of the parallels that I was able to pull. So here we have a LeBron James holo. Fortunately, it's not a 10 because left to right it is off-centered. You could tell, but still a neat card. So we'll see, and then you can't wait too long to start the season back up, because then it begins to affect the next season. I think this one would have been cool if by now they would have had him in the Lakers uniform because of the purple background. That would have been a sweet card. I believe this is the this is the original Prism year. This was back when he was with the Heat, so it's nice that I have one of those. So you can't wait too long into the season or into the summer, because then it affects the beginning of next season, or how are you going to compensate for that? It's unfortunate, like I said, that we didn't have, you know, these things were unforeseen. This one looks very nice too. I think it's just a hair off-centered left to right. I think there's more pink on this side than there is on this side, but one of the better ones that I've seen though. So that's pretty nice. Shiny. Red, white, and blue. And I'll conclude with a silver. So hopefully everybody's staying safe. Be careful out there, and just try to protect yourself as much as possible and protect your family. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next one.